الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده أما بعد قال الله عز وجل يوم يأتي بعض آيات ربك لا ينفع نفسا إيمانها لم تكن آمنت من قبل فسلك إيمانها خيرا صدق الله العظيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم على عبدك ورسولك سيدنا محمد وعلى أصحاب سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. Honorable elders, brothers, friends, mothers and sisters, Assalamu'alaikum Warahmatullahi, Wabarakatuh. The title says it all, The End of Time. This is a continuation of one of our previous sessions we had. We had spoken about Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, and here unfortunately the ending had to rush a bit. So, and mashallah, many people want to know of that ending part, what happened when Yajuj and Majuj came and Dajjal came. So inshallah, hopefully, today's session we will cover that. Between that session and this one, we had Palestine, the history of a session in Palestine and Jerusalem, the significance of that for Islam, for Muslims, and that was because that time Palestine was somewhat in the news. Today's session, inshallah, what's the purpose of speaking of the end of times? Why do we speak of the end of times? Anyone answer? Any youngsters here? Quickly. Why do we need to learn about the end of times? Or why should we speak of the end of times? Somebody from the audience, please. Started? Right, you're aware of the signs. Actually, in one narration it comes that Dajjal will come at a time when people would have stopped speaking about Dajjal. It says that Dajjal will come, and at that time the Imams would have stopped speaking about Dajjal from the members in the pulpit. So hopefully, our speaking here today about Dajjal, well, maybe we're pushing him back further. We're not bringing him into our era, inshallah. One of the purposes of speaking of the end of times, as brother said, is for the sake of knowledge. It gives us an understanding of what is happening, what our Sharia teaches us, and more importantly, speaking of the end of time, inshallah, will strengthen our iman. Because what will happen, inshallah, sometimes it creates a little fear in you. So what will happen when you hear about the hereafter? It gives a reminder of the hereafter. So inshallah, due to that, you'll start becoming a bit more conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in this manner, it will strengthen your iman. And another thing it will do is that you will find, inshallah, as we go through the session, you'll find many of the prophecies of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that have come to light, and many things that he said back in the day that were unimaginable, or those individuals, especially when you read of some of the writers who wrote on this topic of end of times. When they wrote on it, there were certain things they could not understand, and they had to bring about interpretation. For example, we will come to it, inshallah, point it out. And they had to give different explanations for these happenings. And in today's time, we can understand easily what is meant by it, because we have different modes of transportation and technological advances, etc., which makes it easier for us to understand. The signs can be divided into three. The early signs, the minor signs, and the major signs. The early signs are those signs that have passed already. For example, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam coming onto this world, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam departed from this world, that's the sign, because now after him no prophet is going to come. Right? Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu is martyred them, the battle of the Siffin and the civil war that broke out between the Sahaba, between the two groups of Sahaba, that's the sign. The spreading of the moon by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that's also a sign. Then there was this great fire in Hijaz. I'm not going to say anything about that. That's for you to research, inshallah. There was this great fire that took place in Hijaz. That was also one of the early signs that took place. So these signs have gone past already. Now we're in the middle minor signs, or what we call the middle signs. That's what we are passing through now. So, for example, children disobeying their parents, alcohol consumption becoming more and more, singing and dancing becoming more common. Then you have things like people who are not of any sort of intelligence, or individuals who are incompetent being given great privileges and great jobs. And we see that happening. There's got a cast or mass all around the world. People who have no sort of, qualifications being given high positions. People competing in the building of masajid and trying to outdo each other in terms of the beauty of the masajid. People competing in building high towers and buildings. One sheikh does one, the next sheikh goes a bigger tower and bigger hotel. These things are all happening before our eyes. One of the differences, though, between the minor signs and the major signs is that the minor signs may not impact every person, whereas the major signs, when they come upon the earth, it will impact everybody. For example, one of the signs we just discussed is that children will start disobeying their parents. Alcohol consumption will become more and more. So someone may say, but in Arabia that does not happen. There's no alcohol being drunk there. Someone may say, oh, in our khandan, our family, the children are still respectful to their parents. So what we say is that the minor signs, they have an effect and impact, but it may not necessarily be that it impacts every individual or affects every individual on surface earth. But when the major sign comes about, no one is going to be safe from that. It will affect and impact each and every person. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, now we go to the signs. The major signs, inshallah, we're not going to discuss the minor signs or the middle signs. We're discussing the major signs today. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the very first hadith I have here, he has mentioned 10 things which are the major signs. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Huzaifa ibn Usayd radiyallahu anhu, he's the narrator of the hadith. He said, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to us while we were talking, and he asked, what are you talking about? We said, we are talking about the hour. He said, it will never come until you have seen 10 signs. And then he numbered them: the smoke, the Dajjal, the beast, the rising of the sun from the west, the descent of Isa ibn Maryam, Ya'juj and Ma'juj, and 3 landslides. So the 3 landslides are 3 separate things, right? One in the east, one in the west, and one in the Arabian Peninsula. And then the last will be a fire that will emerge from Yemen and drive the people to the plain of resurrection. Imam Muslim Warahmatullahi has recorded this in his Sahih. So these are the signs that inshallah we will discuss today, these 10 signs. One of the signs, where is the Mahdi? He's not been mentioned, has he? You see that? There's no mention of the Mahdi in the 10 signs. Well, simply because the Mahdi has been mentioned in many other hadith. And ulama commenting this hadith have mentioned, the Mahdi is a precursor. The Mahdi is basically the one who's going to bring about all those signs. So when the Mahdi comes, now you know that the 10 other signs are going to follow soon after. So that's why there was no real need to mention the Mahdi in that hadith in which the 10 have been mentioned. So the Mahdi will come, and then he signals now that the 10 other signs will shortly follow after. The Mahdi, who's the Mahdi? There have been many people in history who claim to be the Mahdi, right? Back in the days, people even claim Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu, one of his ardent lovers, they used to say that Ali radiallahu anhu is the Mahdi. Then there were some, and then you come down in history, there have been other claims as well. Someone in Sudan once claimed to be the Mahdi. You had Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani claiming to be the Mahdi, amongst other things that he claimed. Then you had, at the turn of the century, the Islamic Hijrah. In the 1400 year of the Islamic Hijrah, I think it was November the 20th, 1979, there was an individual in Makkah al-Mukarramah. You can check it on Google, it's also on YouTube. There was a person called Muhammad ibn Abdullah al-Qahtani, and Juhayman was the person behind all of this. And he claims, so they said that this Muhammad ibn Abdullah, and you have to remember this name, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. The other Mahdi, the other claimants to Mahdi, their names are not Muhammad ibn Abdullah. You had Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, right? He's not Muhammad ibn Abdullah at all. Then you had Muhammad ibn al-Hasan al-Asqali, so he's not Muhammad ibn Abdullah either. So this man, actually, his name was Muhammad ibn Abdullah. His name is Muhammad, his father is Abdullah. And he was also from the Qurayshi tribe. And they said that he was the Mahdi. And what happened was that when Imam Subayr Rahmatullahi departed from this world, he was Imam of the Haram, immediately after the Fajr Salah, this Juhayman, he grabbed the mic and he said that we have the Mahdi in our midst. And everyone come and pledge allegiance to him. And it was a whole plot. There were something about 500 people had gathered, and they closed the gates. In those times, there was not as much security as there is now in the Haram. And they locked the gates, and they laid siege, and they basically took over the whole Haram complex for approximately 2 weeks or so. And then the Saudi army actually had to come in, and the Pakistani army helped them, and they came in, and they had to put tear gas and all of these things to drive them out. That same Muhammad ibn Abdullah, who was supposed to be the Mahdi, he was killed in that, and Juhayman after was also killed after. So they're not the Mahdi. None of them that have come before are the Mahdi. So who's the Mahdi? The next slide will tell us. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the hadith narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anhu, he says, the Mahdi is of me. He has a high forehead and a prominent nose. These are the Arabs to consider this to be a high forehead. Some people say that the meaning of that is that his hair would have been receding, right? As you grow older, your hair recedes, so his hairline would have been receded. And a prominent nose, that was a sign of beauty. He will fill the world with fairness and justice, as it was filled with oppression and injustice, and he will rule for 7 years. So the name of the Mahdi will be Muhammad. His father will be Abdullah, and he will be a direct descendant of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, coming from the family of Fatima radiallahu anha, right? And from Fatima radiallahu anha, he will be from the lineage of Hassan radiallahu anha. Just quickly, I'll just mention one of the other Mahdis. The Shia, remember they say they have 12 Imams, and the final Imam is supposed to be their long-awaited Mahdi. And he is Muhammad ibn al-Hassan al-Askari. Their story is that he was 5 years old, but remember he's not Muhammad ibn Abdullah, he's Muhammad ibn al-Hassan. So they say that he was 5 years of age, and then he went into hiding in some cave, and for the last 1200 or 1300 years, he's been 1200 years he's been in that cave. And when the time is right, he'll come out, and he'll be the Mahdi. We say that doesn't fit, right? So Muhammad, the real Mahdi, his name will be Muhammad, his father will be Abdullah, and he will be a descendant of Hassan radiallahu anhu, Hassan ibn Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Sayyidina Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala is mentioned in a hadith narrated by Imam Tirmidhi that even if only one day was left of this world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make that day long enough so that he can send a man who is of me and of my family, whose name is the same name as my name, and whose father's name is the same name as my father's name. So the Mahdi, his name will be Muhammad, his father's name will be Abdullah. Now when will he come? For the Mahdi to come, so anyone who claims today to be a Mahdi, you have to ask them for their father's name, their name, their father's name. You also have to see their lineage. It goes back to Hassan radiallahu anhu or not. And then you have to see, are the other signs that shows the Mahdi is the true Mahdi, have they come about or not? The Mahdi is going to come at a time when there's great turmoil in the world. There's going to be a lot of wrongdoing, there's going to be a lot of bloodshed. People are going to be killed left, right, and center. And everyone is going to be awaiting this Mahdi. Mahdi, as we can understand, Mahdi is not his name. Mahdi is the title. Mahdi is the one who is guided. So his name is Muhammad, but he's going to be given that title of the Mahdi. So there will be a lot of killing. In some narrations it comes that there will be 3 sons of 3 different caliphs who will be fighting for a treasure. And some say that this is a treasure that is actually under the Kaaba, or in the vicinity of the Kaaba. One of the tribes from the Jurhum tribe, back in the day, long before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had come, they had a great treasure. So one of the neighboring tribes came to attack them. So what they did was that all the treasure they had, they hid, and they covered up, somewhere around the Kaaba or under the Kaaba. And they also covered the Zamzam well. Abdul Muttalib, Rasulullah's grandfather, long after, he discovered the treasure, he discovered the Zamzam well. And so this treasure remained hidden. It's been mentioned that Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anhu, once, he thought to himself that, I should go and get this treasure and then distribute it. Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu said to him that, oh Umar, that's not your job to do. That's going to happen after. That's not your job to do. So it seems that these three princes, basically, right, sons of Khalid, they'll be fighting for power, and they'll also come fighting to get this treasure. And then there'll be lots of bloodshed. That day, that year, when the Hajis go for Hajj, there'll be a lot of looting, and there'll be a lot of killing. They say that there's going to be so much killing and bloodshed that the blood will run onto the Jamaratul Aqaba, the big Jamarat, or the big Shaitan as we call it. Now, back in the day, perhaps that was unimaginable. That, remember, earlier, back in the day, I don't even think there was any structure. No, we have a whole screen type structure that depicts the Jamaratul Aqaba. So you can understand easier that how the blood is going to flow and then it's going to come into contact with that Jamarat. Perhaps back in the day, that was difficult to understand because there was no great structure there. Now there's a great structure there, so you can understand that the blood will probably flow down the hills and then come into that area. So Imam Mahdi, the Mahdi, he's going to be there, and he's not one who's wanted Khilafat. Okay, remember that as well. That's a sign that separates him from all those others who claim to be the Mahdi. Those other people wanted to be the Mahdi. They wanted leadership. This Mahdi is going to run away from leadership. Every year, prior to that year, some of the leading scholars and leading awliya would have been gathering in Hajj. And it's not that they had a movement, the search for Mahdi movement or anything. Everyone was coming on their own, right? Everyone was coming on their own and they're looking for the Mahdi because the signs are there that soon the Mahdi is supposed to come. So they all come in and they're gathering and they're awaiting, they're looking to see who this Mahdi is. That year, when all of this is happening, it seems as if they'll meet up and they'll recognize that a certain person is the long-awaited Mahdi. They'll go to him and he'll run away. And he'll go to Medina. Gets to Medina, they'll reach Medina as well. So remember, this bloodshed took place in Mina. No, it's not on this side. This bloodshed took place in Mina. The days of Mina are around what? 11th. Mina day starts on the 8th, then you go to Arafat, then you come back. So probably around the 10th, 11th, this bloodshed would have taken place. 10th, 11th, Dhul-Hijjah. So they'll go from Makkah to Medina. Once again, when they reach Medina, he'll run back again and come back to Makkah. And this will happen 3 times. And finally, I think it's going to be on the 10th of Muharram. When he's back in Makkah, they're going to come to him, they're going to hold on to him and say that whether you like it or not, you have to accept the pledge. It's on your shoulders. You can't run away anymore. And in the hadith, it comes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will now, create that, make the matter easy for him now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make him suitable now. First, he had a lot of misgivings about it, he didn't want it. And now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make his heart correct that yes, you need to take this job. So then, as the slide says, they will swear allegiance to him between Rukn al-Yamani and Maqam Ibrahim. Actually, it's not supposed to be the black stone. Okay, as we heard from that hadith. So between the black stone and the Maqam Ibrahim, they will pledge allegiance to him. And it says that on that day, there will be 313 people, the same number as those who fought in the Battle of Badr, 313, who will pledge allegiance on the hands of the Mahdi. So now, he becomes the leader of the Muslims. They were looking for a Khalid or looking for someone to lead them. He now becomes the appointed leader. Whilst this is taking place, there's going to be another individual who's called Sufyan. And Sufyan is going to be one of the descendants of Abu Sufyan radiallahu ta'ala. And he's going to be in the Syrian area. And he's going to be causing lots of havoc. He says he's going to be killing women, children. He's going to even go to such an extent that he's going to commit zina openly in the mosque in Damascus. And he's causing a lot of turmoil. He's causing lots of havoc, spreading lots of havoc and trouble on earth, especially in those areas. He hears about the Mahdi, and he knows now that he's in trouble. So he sends an army to go and fight with the Mahdi. So this is part of the hadith now. An army will be sent against him from Sham, which will be swallowed up by the earth in Al-Bayda. Al-Bayda is between Makkah and Medina. So this army is coming, and when they get to that place between Makkah and Medina, the earth will open up and swallow all of them, except only a few people. And these few people will be the ones who will go. One will go to Sufyani, one will go to the Mahdi, and they will go and tell the people what has happened. Besides that, everyone else is going to be swallowed up. When the news of this reached the Abadal and the very pious saints in Syria and Yemen and the other areas, when they hear of this, remember they have the hadith in front of them, so they know that this, so then they'll know for sure now that yes, this man is the awaited Mahdi. And they'll also come now and pledge allegiance on the hands of the Mahdi. In one narration it comes that if you know that the Mahdi has come out, now you are supposed to go, even if you have to crawl over ice and go, you go and you pledge allegiance on his hands. The Mahdi now will lead the Muslims. He'll be their Amir, he'll be their Khalif, and a number of battles will now take place. It's been mentioned, we saw in the previous slide, it says that he will rule for 7 years. Now this 7 years, one of the scholars have mentioned that for 7 years, there will be a rule of total bliss and ease. There will be no trouble. Then in the 8th year, he'll start preparing to fight Dajjal. Then after that, Isa will come, and then the Mahdi will depart from this world afterwards. And other scholars mention, when you talk about 7 years of ease, they say that refers to the period after Isa comes down, and then he and Isa will rule the world together, and after that he'll depart. Allah knows best. But what we know though is that he'll start now solidifying everything. The Muslims will gather together under him. He'll have a few people who he'll have to fight with. This Sufyani now, Yabat Sufyani. Sufyani now, he'll actually come and join the Mahdi's army. He'll seem repentant, and he'll come, he'll join the Mahdi's army. The people will tell Mahdi, just get rid of him. He'll say, no, he's come, he's seen that he wants to accept, he wants to behave, so he'll be part of the Mahdi's army. But then, Sufyan's people, like what sadly some friends do, they'll tell him, look, what are you doing? Why are you following the rule of Mahdi? You are the one who is in charge. So they'll incite him to rebel against the Mahdi. And this time the Mahdi will kill him and finish him off. So Sufyan is going to be is now finished off. They'll have a number of wars, and one of the big wars that will break out will be between the Muslims, and the hadith mentions a Rum or Rumi. Now who is this Rumi? Or usually in the translation they have Romans. So who are the Romans? Is it people from Italy or who are they? Right? Some ulama, some commentators, Imam Nawawi has mentioned the Romans are referring to the Europeans. What I like is that Dr. Al-Arifi, who is an Arab scholar, he mentions something really nice. He says that the Arabs are not only those who are of the Arab lineage. He says when you look in those hadiths in that context, the Arabs are all those who are reading the Quran and reading Arabic and understanding, are basically the Muslims. And the Rumis are those who are non-Arabs. Basically all those who are not Islam. So that's his take of it. So there's going to be a huge fight between the Muslims and these Rumis or these Romans or the non-Muslims. And when this fight has broken out and when this fight now has come to an end, the Muslims will be victorious and there will be many casualties. In one narration it comes with so many casualties that people will not know that, the wealth there will not be able to be distributed amongst the inheritors because there will be no one to inherit it. So a person is going to go, he's going to see the wealth, and he's not even going to care to distribute it because he would have lost a brother, a father, a son in that battle. So there will be many casualties. After this, the war against Constantinople then will take place. Constantinople, anybody knows? Istanbul. MashaAllah. So Istanbul, it was called Istanbul today. So, when we think about it, Istanbul now, MashaAllah, is coming up. What's going to happen then? Allah knows best, right? So you're going to go now, they're going to go now and move towards Istanbul, Constantinople. That battle will be fought without any arrows or any guns or anything. The Muslims will enter Istanbul by merely saying the takbir and tahleel, by merely saying Allahu Akbar and La ilaha illallah, and they'll conquer Istanbul, Constantinople. When they conquer Constantinople, they'll be distributing the booty. Now, as mentioned, in the time of the Mahdi, there will be lots of wealth because many places have been conquered, and there will be lots of wealth and lots of ease for the Muslims. It says that one person will come and the Mahdi will ask, "Is there anybody who wants anything?" So one man will get him and says, "Yes, I want something." So you say, "Okay, go to the treasurer and tell him to give you." So the man will go to the treasurer and he'll ask the treasurer. He say, "The Mahdi has sent me. Please, can you give me some wealth?" The treasurer will tell him, "Just go, take whatever you want." So he'll go and he'll start piling on everything onto his lap. And he'll look around and he'll see that there's nobody else asking. And he'll say, the man himself will say, that I am the greediest of the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This shows that there's going to be abundance of wealth. And we also learn that there's going to be ease as well during that time. When they're in Constantinople, and they would have conquered Constantinople, they're about to go now and get the booty and distribute it. The call will be heard that, the next slide, the Dajjal would have appeared. That's the sound that you'll hear. And it says Shaitan would have actually announced that the Dajjal has come. Immediately they'll get on and they'll go towards Syria now. And they will realize, on the way they'll realize that has been false news. And it seems that 3 times this news will come, on 3 different occasions, that the Dajjal has appeared. Whereas in reality, he would not have appeared yet. However, when this army actually reaches Syria, that's when the Dajjal would have actually appeared. Now it gets interesting, right? Now who is the Dajjal? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the hadith of Bukhari says that I warn you of the Dajjal, every prophet warned his people of him, but I will tell you something that no prophet told his nation. He is one-eyed, and your Lord is not one-eyed. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam explained who the Dajjal is. Next hadith, next slide, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, between the creation of Adam and the onset of the hour, there is no fitna greater than the fitna of Dajjal. So this is a great fitna. All of the Anbiya ﷺ warned their people about. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam gave us additional information regarding him. Dajjal, though, as I said, he'll come out in a place called Khurasan. Khurasan is in present-day Iran. And that is where he will emerge. Dajjal, initially, first, what is Dajjal? Dajjal comes from the word Dajjala. Dajjala means to deceive or to trick. So Dajjal tricks people, hence it's called Dajjal. He is called Masih. We learn that in the dua as well. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min Masih Dajjal, right? Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is also called Masih Isa ibn Maryam. The Quran mentions that. Mal Masih ibn Maryam illa Rasul. So what's the difference? I think we discussed Isa alayhi salatu wasalam in the one before last. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is called Masih because whenever he touched anybody, he would cure them from their illness. Dajjal is called Masih. So if you say Masih without adding anything after it, you're referring to Isa alayhi salam. And if you're saying Dajjal, you don't just say Masih, you have to say Masih Dajjal. No, Dajjal is called Masih because his left eye has no vision at all. He's been wiped clean of vision. So hence it's called Masih. Now how does he look? It says that he's a young, fat man. Some say he's not fat, actually he's tall. Right? Some say he's actually really tall. No, sorry. He's young and he's fat. So other narrations have that he's not so fat. Other Imam said he's not so fat. But they say no. The reason why he doesn't look fat is because he's very tall as well. So, a person who's quite tall, he doesn't seem so fat. Right? He's gonna have he'll be of a whitish complexion, and he'll have curly, thick hair. Both of his eyes will be defective. Now this is important to note. Growing up, I always thought, and I'm sure many of you also thought the same. When we say Dajjal is the one-eyed liar, we think Dajjal only has one eye in the middle of his forehead popping out, right? Dajjal has two eyes, right? Dajjal has two eyes. What happens is that both of them will be defective. The left eye, he'll have no vision at all. So there's no light in that. You can't see from that. And the right eye will be protruding like a grate. And that's also defective as well. So when you say that he's a one-eyed liar, it means that he only has vision in one eye. It doesn't mean that he has one eye here sticking out, right? Like how I understood it previously. So both eyes will be defective. And he'll also have kafara written between the eyes. It says that any person, any Muslim, any believer, any person with a little bit of iman in their heart, even if he can't read Arabic, just by seeing that, he'll know that this is kafir, kafara, that thing is kafir, and he's the Dajjal. So Dajjal would have, from other hadith you also learn that Dajjal, when he first came on the scene, he would have come as a, Sufi Sahaba, a nice person, good man who's calling people towards Allah. Then slowly, he's going to start saying that he's a prophet. And Rasulullah in the hadith mentioned that he's not a prophet because I'm the last prophet. And then now he'll go further and he'll say that he's Allah, right? He'll say divinity. So he comes now, and he comes out from Khurasan. This army of the Mahdi will go now towards him. When we look in the books of Ahadith, there's another tidbit here, quite interesting. Some of the Sahaba thought it was a person by the name of Ibn Sayyad. Ibn Sayyad was born in a Jewish household, and when he was born, his eyes were similar to what the description of Dajjal's eyes will be. So there were Sahaba that thought that he probably is the Dajjal. Nabi also went to see him. And Ibn Sayyad, as he grew up as well, even from the time he was a little child, he was quite erratic in his behavior. Devilish, basically. And he would say things that were very, very strange. So even in the books of Hadith, you'll find that Umar radiallahu anhu say that Ibn Sayyad is Dajjal. Jabir radiallahu anhu said Ibn Sayyad is Dajjal. Alhamdulillah, what happened after was that Tamim al-Dari came, and then all that got solved, which we'll come to in the next slide. So Ibn Sayyad, he's not the Dajjal, but he's a person having perhaps a little too close to the devils and the shaitan, and having many devilish inspirations from him. He says that Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anh, he says that I was going for Hajj, and Ibn Sayyad was with me. We stopped at one place, and everyone went now to sleep. And he's standing next to me. I said, put your legs on one side. He put his legs on one side, and then he went, he milked a sheep, and he came with the milk. Abu Sa'id said I was frightened, radiallahu anh. He said I was frightened. I didn't want to take anything from his hand. So I made the excuse that the milk is too hot, and the sun is too hot, so I don't want to drink any milk. He said, Ibn Sayyad looked at me and said, oh, Abu Sa'id, sometimes I feel I should just take a rope and tie it to a tree and hang myself. I've had enough of this, because everyone is calling me the Dajjal. And he says, Abu Sa'id, you're a very knowledgeable man. You know the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Dajjal cannot come in Makkah and Medina. I was born in Medina, and I'm going to Makkah now to perform pilgrimage. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Dajjal will not have any children. Look at me, I have children. So how can I be Dajjal? Abu Sa'id Khudri radiallahu anhu said that, I thought to myself, subhanAllah, I would be unfair to this man. The next thing he said was, but if I was to be made a Dajjal, I won't have a problem. And then narration had, he said that, but I know where Dajjal is. So he was quite erratic in his behavior. But it's been said that he passed away as well. Some narrations have very weak narrations, that he disappeared, and he went to that same Khurasan. You have all these things. These are very, very weak narrations. Just a reminder, as I pause here, just a reminder, there are many narrations sadly on the end of times, and many are weak narrations, so you have to be very careful as well. Inshallah, at the end I'll mention a few books that you can look at. So you have to be very, very careful when it comes to the end of times. Sadly, people like to hear stories, right? If you can look at how I'm doing it, Nabi sallallahu didn't mention it as a story, he just mentioned the hadith. But to make it interesting, I'm trying to put it in a story form, in a chronological order, like how Mufti Usmani and others have done. Otherwise, some things could have happened before, some things may happen after. There's nothing fixed, right? So getting back to Dajjal. Dajjal now he'll be traveling all over. So who is Dajjal, right? We have the next slide, which is the famous hadith of Fatima bint Qais. Fatima bint Qais radiallahu anha says that, I'll just quickly go through this hadith. She says that I was at home when the call of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came, saying As-salatul Jamia, the prayer is about to begin. So all of us, so I went quickly. I went and stood in the women's section as close as they could to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And after the prayer, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, let each person stay in the place where he has just prayed. So all of us stayed. And then he said that I didn't call you for anything. I didn't call you for any wealth or to tell you to prepare for battle or anything like that. But rather I called you because Tamim al-Dari, who was a Christian, he has become a Muslim, and he has told me about the Dajjal, and everything he has told me agrees with what I have told you. And then Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam gave the whole description. Says Tamim al-Dari said that he was with a ship of 30 men from Luqman Jazam, and they were in a ship. The ship tossed them around for some 30 days, for 1 month, 30 days, and then they came to an island at sunset. They got in a small rowing boat, and they landed on the island. They were met with a beast with a great deal of hair. So much hair that you could not distinguish his face from his back. You didn't know back to front, right? And we asked him, woe to you, what are you? He said, I am Al-Jassasa. We asked, what is Al-Jassasa? So then he said, no, go to this man. He's in a monastery. He's waiting for you. In case I don't remember, there are some people who are of the opinion that this Al-Jassasa who's here, the beast that will come to at the ending, some people say the beast will be Al-Jassasa. Wallahu alam. That's one of the opinions that's still there. In case I forgot that thing. So, he said that we ran off now, and we came until we saw this man. The hugest man we had ever seen, bound strongly in chains with his hands tied to his neck, and his legs bound from the knees to the ankles with iron shackles. He said, woe to you, who are you? He said, you will soon find out about me. Tell me who you are. They said, we are people from Arabia who embarked on a ship, but the sea became wild, and the waves passed us about for 1 month. Then they brought us to this island of yours. And then he continued that we took the rowing boat, we came on the island, we met Al-Jassasa. So we came rushing to you, and we fled from it because we could not be sure if it was the devil. So the chained person then said, tell me about the date palm trees of Baisan. Now Baisan is in the city of the western side of Jordan. So he's answering these questions. Tell me about the trees of date palm trees of Baisan. He said, what do you want to know of them? He said, I'm asking you whether these trees bear fruit. He said, yes. He said, shortly they will not bear fruit. Then he said, tell me about the lake Tiberias, which is between Jordan and Palestine. He said, what do you want to know about it? He asked, is there water in it? They said, there's a great deal of water in it. So now, again, he's now giving them information. Soon, the lake will dry up. Then he asked, tell me about the spring of Zuhar. This is the south of Syria. Is there water in the spring, and do people grow crops with the water of the spring? So they replied, yes, there's plenty of water. Then he asked, tell me about the prophet of the unlettered. What has he done? Meaning, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So we replied that he has left Makkah and settled in Yathrib, which is Medina. He said, do the Arabs fight against him? He said, yes. He said, how did he deal with them? We told him that he had prevailed over the Arabs in his vicinity, and he had shown obedience to him. He asked us that, has that really happened? We said, yes. Now this is important. The Dajjal is telling us what to do. Look at this. If it is so, that is better for them that they show obedience to him. The Dajjal is telling us to show obedience to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Then he says, now I will tell you about myself. I am the Dajjal, and soon I will be given permission to emerge. So I will come out and travel in the land, and will not spare any town, but will stay for 40 nights. Except Makkah and Taibah. Taibah is Medina to Munawwara. They have been forbidden for me. And if I try, I'll be met by an angel with a sword in his hand, who will bar my way, and on every route There will be angels guarding it. So the Dajjal will be able to go to Makkah. He will not be able to go to Makkah, Medina. Some narrations also mention Masjid al-Aqsa, and there's also been mentioned Maqtur. These four places that he will not be able to go to. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he heard this, he was very happy because what he had been talking and telling the Sahaba was exactly the same as Tamim al-Dari had come and described to him. So the Dajjal will go, and now he'll start causing lots of trouble throughout the world. As we look at the slide, the next slide has between his eyes written Kafir Kafara. So this is what he'll have with him. The hadith of Hudayfa bin Yaman. So the Dajjal will be walking around. He will have two flowing rivers. One that it'll appear to a person to be clear water, and one appears to be a flaming fire. So again, deception. What is going to be the flaming fire is actually going to be a Jannah. And what is going to be the water is actually going to be hell. So in another hadith, he also said if he tells you jump in one, don't jump into the water, jump into the fire. Because that is deception. He makes hell seem to be heaven and heaven seems to be hell. So his length of stay on this world is we mentioned he'll stay for some 40 days. Or sorry, the corruption that will be caused in will be for 40 days. One day will seem like a year, then the next day will seem like a month, then the next day will seem like a week, and then all the other days will be as normal. He says that he'll come past the tribe. Now what's going to happen is that before he comes, for 3 years there would have been a great drought on the earth. He says that in the first year, the earth would have withheld 1/3 of its produce, and the rain would have, the skies would have withheld 1/3 of its rain. The second year, 2/3. And the third year, there will be no rain, no crops. So people will be hungry. People will want food. The Dajjal will come now when he comes across the tribe. Whoever believes in him, they're going to get good. So he comes across one tribe, they believe they are set. The next morning, everything grows lush and green, and the animals are fattened, and everything is rosy. He goes across another tribe, they don't believe in him. More torment, more hardship comes to them. So this is how he's going to operate. He says that he'll come past one wasteland, and he will say to it, bring forth your treasures. And the treasures will come out and follow him like the lead of bees is followed. This is all happening. He'll reach to Medina, but he can't go in Makkah, he can't go in Medina. So he'll be outside of he'll be in the area where the Jabal Uhud, the mountain of Uhud is. Outside of Medina to the north. The ground will shake 3 times, and all the munafiqun and the hypocrites will come out. All the hypocrites will come out. Then this incident of the young man will take place. Some ulama have mentioned that this young man, who's going to be sawed into half, he's going to be Khizr or Khazir, alayhi salatu wasalam, the Prophet, right? Something the Prophet. So he's going to be Khazir. That's an opinion of some. So what's going to happen is that this young man, he'll say that, let me go out to him. He'll say, no, you don't go out. Anyone who's going to go out to him is going to get caught in his way. He said, no, I'm going to go out. He's going to go to him, and he's going to tell him, I don't believe. The guards are going to say, let's kill, do you believe in our Lord? He says, no, he's Dajjal. I don't believe in him. So they'll want to kill him. And then they'll remember that Dajjal had told them, don't kill anyone, bring him to me first. So they're going to take the young man to Dajjal. And Dajjal will ask him, who do you believe? He said, no, you're not my Lord, you're Dajjal. So he'll saw him in half. And as the hadith says, the distance between 2 pieces will be equal to an archer and his target. And then he will call the young man back, and he'll return to his original state. So all of his followers are thinking he's God, because he's doing something that only a God can do. He's bringing somebody back to life. The young person will say, oh, you really are the Dajjal, because our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us that you're going to do these things, and you've done it. So when he comes back together now, then the Dajjal will take him and fling him into the fire, and that way he'll pass away. His martyrdom, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said that, has praised his martyrdom as well in the hadith. Whoever sees, if he happens to be alive at that time, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever sees him should recite the opening verses of Surah Al-Kahf. So Dajjal is there now in Medina. The angels, as we learn from another hadith, they're going to direct him to go towards Syria. Who's in Syria? Imam the Mahdi and his followers. Many of the followers now would have gathered in Syria, awaiting this battle with Dajjal. They go to Syria. He goes to Syria now. He says he's going to travel like the cloud being sent forward by a very heavy wind. In one narration it comes, the donkey is going to be traveling on. The space and the span between its ears is going to be 40 cubits. In our time, perhaps you can maybe think that perhaps is reference into a plane. Allahu Alam. It could be a plane because the plane has long wings, right? So it could be a plane that he's going to be traveling on, and that's how he's going to travel the earth in such a in 40 days. He's going to travel so far and so quickly. So it could be a plane. Allah knows best. He's going to go now to Syria. Some Muslims will be in Syria. And when we say Syria, we talk about Damascus. The Mahdi is going to be in Masjid al-Aqsa area. The Dajjal will go, he will besiege them. Then it seems as if after dealing with those in Damascus, the fighting will not have started between them. He will go now to Palestine, to the Masjid al-Aqsa where the Mahdi is with his followers. During the midday, Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is going to come. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is going to come. And we discussed some of this already. And he's going to come wearing two pale colored sheets. He's going to have, in some narrations, come yellow colored. He'll have saffron on them. And he'll be holding to the wings of two angels, and he'll come down. He'll come down the eastern side of the masjid in Damascus. And that's going to be afternoon time. So you got to follow me now. Afternoon time he's going to come. When he descends, the believers there that will be there in Damascus now, he's going to tell them, it's up to you if you want to fight, or you want me to make dua against him. What do you want? He said, no, we want to go out and fight. The time for Asr Salah will come. So the Christians are going to say, we want to call to prayer how we call to pray. We want to ring our bells. The Muslims will say we want to do our adhan. And there will be Jews as well who will be part of that party. They'll say, no, we want to call how we call to pray. And then they'll draw lots, and the Muslims will win. And so adhan will be given, Salah will be read. And after that Salah now, Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is going to go to join the Mahdi in Palestine. Masjid al-Aqsa. So remember last time we said that, I can't remember, I think we said it. The last discussion says that there's one door in Masjid al-Aqsa that isn't open. It says that when Isa alayhi salatu wasalam comes, he's going to come through that gate. So perhaps that's the gate that he's going to go through now when he goes. Or maybe the gate that's going to open when he fights. So he's going to go now, and when he gets there to Masjid al-Aqsa, it's going to be Fajr time. And the adhan for the Fajr, you know that famous hadith, the adhan for the Fajr would be, the adhan will be given, and Imam Mahdi would have been going on the Musalla. So you're talking about this. That did not happen then. The one when he came in Damascus, that was between Zuhr and Asr. Or just, between Zuhr and Asr. Now, Fajr time, he's going to reach Palestine. Adhan would have been given, Iqam would have been given, the Mahdi was about to come in the Musalla. He sees Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, he'll step back. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will say, no, you continue. Iqam has been given for you, and this is the fadilah of the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that, they get to be a Nabi basically. After the Salah, he'll say, open the gates. Abu Hudda Warahmatullahi says, this is meaning the gates of the masjid. He'll say, open the gates. Gates will be open. The Dajjal now sees Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. And he knows that he's going to get killed by him now. The narration comes that he's going to melt, he's going to dissolve like salt dissolving in water. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is going to run behind him. Now before he catches up to him, the Dajjal, he's a liar. He's going to tell his people, come. Let's pray Salah. So Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, you'll see Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, he said, come. Ya Allah. O Nabi of Allah, O Allah, come. Lead the Salah time. So Isa alayhi salatu wasalam is going to know, I know who you are. I can see straight through your deception. And I have to kill you. And then he'll go, and with a spear, he'll kill him. And he'll kill him by Bab al-Lud. Now, Bab al-Lud, ulama have mentioned that is where present-day Ben Gurion Airport is. So it could be that the Dajjal is planning to escape on his plane again. Wallahu alam. Right? So So by Ben Gurion, by Babylon, that's where present day Ben Gurion Airport is supposed to be. So, Wallahu alam. Allah knows best. We can't say for sure, right? So somebody may ask, why is Isa alayhi salatu wasalam using a spear? What happened to the machines and the guns and all of these things? So Dr. Al-Arifi has mentioned that it seems that what's going to happen is going to be a lot of war perhaps, and everything, you're going to have to go back to using swords and spears and the weaponry that was used in the past. Wallahu alam, could be that nuclear war, but so many people, Allahu alam, Allah protect us all. So Dajjal knows he's been killed. It says on that day, many of the Jews who will be with him, they'll be trying to hide. They'll be able to hide, but wherever they hide, the awaz and voice will come that there's a Jew behind me. Only the gharqad tree, only one specific tree, will give them shelter. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, no, he basically takes control of everything. Some narrations that comes that the Mahdi will continue to be the leader. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will be with him. He'll be like the wazir and the special advisor. Then the Mahdi will also depart from this world. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will be the janaza and he'll be buried. Now, either before the Mahdi passes away or after that, Yajuj and Majuj will appear on the earth. The people after the killing of the Dajjal, people would have gone back to their homes. Yajuj and Majuj will appear. We'll have about 13 minutes, so quickly go through this. Yajuj and Majuj will appear. Who are the Yajuj and Majuj? Again, many, some people say many weird and strange things regarding their description, that they are from Adam alayhi salam, but not Hawa alayhi salam, etc. Yajuj and Majuj, they are the progeny of Adam and Hawa alayhi salam. They actually come down from the lineage of Yafith ibn Nuh. Remember, Nuh alayhi salam had three sons, Ham, Sam, and Yafith, and from the three of them, the progeny of humanity continued. Because remember, there was a great flood and everything was wiped out. So from these three sons, humanity continued. So the Yajuj and Majuj, they are descendants of Yafith ibn Nuh. Surah Kahf, you can check that. They were given a lot of trouble on the earth. Zulkarnain came and he erected a huge structure that they could not get through. What's amazing is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not given them that, and they're doing everything. They're living like normal people. They want to escape, but they can't. And it's just that Allah has not put the thought in their mind to perhaps work the entire day, because we learned that they work during the day, or there's a group of them working during the day. They dig a hole, but before they can actually escape, they say we'll come back tomorrow morning and finish off. They don't say inshallah, and they go ahead. The next morning when they come back, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it just as it was. So they don't think to themselves that perhaps you can work a 24-hour shift. Neither do they think that perhaps you can build a huge ladder or something, because they are many in number. It says that in one narration it comes, although it's a weak narration, but it says that out of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala divided mankind into 10. And 9 parts are of the Yajuj and Majuj. One is the rest of mankind. It says that when any of them pass away, he leaves behind 1,000 offspring, 1,000 children behind. So they reproduce, mashallah, in mass numbers. So, but the thought of doing something to escape or, using some innovative idea doesn't strike them. Until one day, one of them, he'll say, inshallah. He's not Muslim, but Allah will put it in his mind now to say, inshallah, that tomorrow, if Allah wills, we're going to continue, we're going to escape. The next day they come back, the hole will be just as it was, and no, they'll escape. The Quran says that they'll come swarming down from every hilltop. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will be informed by Allah, the wahi will come down that you can't face them. So take the believers and go. Who are with you, go to Mount Tur. The other believers all over the world don't. What's happening in the world, they're only believers. They're only believers. So there's no jizya, there's no tax that the Muslims have to pay. Because you have to believe now, right? So everyone now who's with Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will go to Mount Tur. The other people will fortify themselves and hide themselves in their homes and wherever else. They'll come down and they'll plunder. The hadith says that they'll come down to earth and they'll pass by the Lake Tiberias. The first set of them will drink all the water. When the last set comes, they'll be like, what's happened? There was water here once upon a time. They'll cause destruction. They'll kill the animals, mass destruction. They'll say to themselves, oh, that means we've killed everyone on earth. Let's turn to the people in the sky. They'll start shooting their arrows into the sky. And narration comes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put blood on that, on the arrows, to make them think that they've destroyed and killed the people in the sky as well. They'll get happy. The Muslims are with Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, and the food that they would have with them is running low. It says the head of an ox or the head of an animal will be very, very expensive now, right? Will be priceless. Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will make dua. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will cause a worm to erupt in their necks, and all of them will perish. It says that when that happens, the Muslims are in, the Maqtoor now. They'll not be hearing anything taking place. So one of them will say, let's go and find out. People say, are you foolish? Don't go, that's a trick. They're just planning. So he'll say, no, let me go. And he'll go outside, he'll see, and he'll tell everybody, come. All of them are dead now. They've been destroyed by Allah. The Muslims will come down. Wherever they look, Ya'juj and Ma'juj are lying dead. Again, Isa alayhi salatu wasalam and the Muslims will make dua. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send birds. They'll pick them up and they'll throw them, according to one narration, they'll throw them into the sea. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send a rain, and the rain will cleanse the entire earth. Sayyidina Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will continue living. He'll live for, according to some narrations, some 40 years. He'll also get married. He'll have children. And then during that time, Jerusalem will now become the center, or what we call the capital for the Muslim state, right? For the Muslims. And Isa alayhi salatu will be in that area. He'll go for Hajj and for Umrah, and it seems as, and then he'll go, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says he'll come to my grave as well. He'll say Salam to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And it seems that during that journey, he'll depart from this world. And that is why he's going to be buried, we learn from other narrations as well, he's going to be buried next to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So it seems that during that journey, going to depart from this world. Muq'id will be his successor, who he would have made a successor, and then things will continue as normal. Slowly, shaitan will get the better people. Once again, disbelief and kufr will come in. One of the narrations comes that the day of judgment will not come until the Arabs go back to worshipping idols, right? So idol worship will start back, shaitan will get the better people. Landslides, there will be 3 landslides. When that will happen, how it will happen, what we know is that there's going to be one in the east, one in the west, and one in the Arabian Peninsula. Then there's going to be a smoke. This smoke has not happened yet. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud was of the opinion that this smoke actually happened already, but the vast majority of the Sahaba, the commentators said, no, this is going to be a sign before Qiyamah. So there's going to be a smoke that's going to last for 40 days and 40 nights. And the Muslims will be affected like when you have a cough or a cold, how you feel, that's all. But the disbelievers, it will really cause a lot of problems for them, as it says here, to the extent that he will bloat and he will exit from his ears. So the smoke will cause a lot of trouble to the disbelievers. The smoke happens, so disbelief, remember now they're Muslims and they're also non-Muslims. That is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send this very, very powerful sign of the sun rising in the west. Sun rises from where? Sun rises from the east, sets in the west. Right? That's normal happening. On that day what's going to happen, it says that for 3 nights, the sun would not have, everyone was going to go sleep that night. Everyone would have gone to sleep that night. So, you're sleeping. Believers, those, who wake up with the Hajj and so, they will wake up in the night. And, they'll pray their tahajjud, pray their Quran, go back to sleep. Then they'll wake up again. And it's still night time. So they'll pray again, go back to sleep. And then they'll realize something is wrong here. They say that one night is going to be equivalent of 3 nights. Now people are going to get worried. What's happening? This is a whole different thing now. This is the universe speaking now. Right? They're going to be worried. Muslims are going to go to the masjids now. And when the sun rises, it's going to rise from the west. It's going to rise, it's going to come straight to the zenith, its highest point, and then it's going to come back down and set in the west again. When that happens, the doors of Tawbah have been shut. Whoever is a believer is a believer. Whoever is a disbeliever his tawbah is not going to be accepted, nothing's going to be accepted from him. So that's the sign. And then immediately after that, it says actually during that day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send the dab min al-earth. Who said, according to some some people say this dab of the earth is the she camel. Remember Shu'aib alayhi salatu wasalam, there was the camel had an offspring and it ran away. That's all interpretation. Allah knows best. What we know is going to be a creature is going to come. And this creature is going to come according from the haram area. It's going to come from the haram area. It will have with it the staff of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam and the ring of Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam. And it's going to brand everybody. The believers won't be affected. They're not going to be worried. It's going to touch them and their faces will be illuminated. And the disbelievers, their faces will be blackened. Some narrations have that, you'll be actually able to see kafir written on them. And كلمهم أن الناس كانوا بآياتنا لا يؤمنون. They'll be coming around. They'll go to every person on earth. They'll walk all over. And it'll give people that, you didn't believe, you had a chance to believe, you didn't believe. The hadith comes that after that, people will know that, oh, you're a disbeliever, you're a believer. Because you'll be branded, right? Your faces will tell. So when that happens now, when the beast now, so the beast will come, it'll basically brand everybody, and then it'll go back. Some narrations also mention that at that time the shaitan, when we talk about shaitan here, mean Iblis, the great shaitan. Shaitan has many other shaitans and other friends that this is word as well. But the great Iblis, on that day, says that he'll be down, he'll be frustrated, because he knows the end is. So some of his, the younger shaitan will come to him and say, what are you doing? What are you doing? He says, that's it, the end is near now. And according to some narrations, this Dabba will actually come and finish off Iblis as well. No, there's no, you can't now change now. That's the final sign now. A fire now will come. This fire will come from either Hadramaut, some say Aden, and from Yemen area, a fire will erupt. And it will come around the whole world. And this fire will drive everyone to Mahshar. What is Mahshar? Some people say, I remember we read that Jerusalem is the land of Mahshar last time as well. One of the hadith. So Syria is the land of Mahshar, sorry. So it'll drive everybody to Syria. It says that the fire will be coming, so people will now be moving with it. When the people stop to rest, the fire will just stay behind them. When they get up, it'll push them again in that direction. And everyone will gather and push in the direction of Syria. And after that then, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send a very pleasant, cool breeze. And all the believers will pass away. All the believers will depart from this world. Now only disbelievers are left. According to some then, for another 100 years, mentioned this in the kitab, for another 100 years, the disbelievers will be on earth. Before this, the Quran will also have been lifted. One day, people will wake up and they won't have any knowledge of the Quran anymore, because Allah has taken His word back. And even the Mus'haf, we only have the covers, won't have it written anymore. Now, in our day, perhaps you can understand that easy as well. Maybe it's just all tablets, right? So, we call it a virus comes and wipes everything away. Allahu Alam, Allah knows best, right? So this pleasant breeze will come, and all the believers will depart from this world. And then, for some approximately 100 years, the only evil people will live on the earth. It says they will be so evil that they will be committing adultery in broad daylight in the middle of the road. So there'll be no shame, no morality, nothing at all. And much evil will be done by these individuals. And then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills, the trumpet will be blown, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring this world to an end. The last thing I'll just mention is that, we don't want to be around when these things happen, because that is very, very severe, right? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us that man mata faqad qama qiyamah, that's what we learn. That when each of us depart from this world, our qiyamah has started. So what we have to do is prepare for our qiyamah. As I said, hopefully this session will push the Dajjal a little further back, because as we speak about him, he's not going to be coming on. What's important for us though is that we prepare for the hereafter. Because when we depart, we don't know, right? It could be now, it could be tomorrow, it could be even another 40, 50 years. When that's going to happen, Allah knows best. The second point is that, and I'll end with this, is that people nowadays, sometimes people say, we've got to wait for the Mahdi to come. And when Mahdi comes, everything will be fine. Because there's too much turmoil, there's too much trouble on earth. We just have to look back in the history of Islam. And we find that there are many times that there's even more corruption and even more hardship that Muslims have to go through. You know that same masjid in Damascus? There was a time that there was wine being consumed in that masjid. And there was fornication, there was many evils taking place in that masjid of Damascus. This was when the Tartars it was, and then there was the Tartars that came and spread much havoc. Sorry, the time in Damascus was after the Crusaders came. So there have been many times that the Muslims were under a lot of trouble. But then, alhamdulillah, people got up and said, no, we want to do good. So all the youngsters here that are sitting before me, and myself and everybody else included, if we say that we want to make a change, we want to make a positive impact on what is happening, that is our responsibility. We can't just sit and say, Mahdi is going to come and everything's going to be fine, and we can't do anything until the Mahdi comes. That's a defeatist attitude. That is un-Islam. For us, we have to do what we have to do. If the Mahdi comes when we are alive, so be it. If he doesn't come and we pass away, at least we depart from this world doing what we have to do. And that is important that we prepare for our inevitable. May Allah grant us understanding. May Allah accept everything. May Jazakallah for all these coming.